I wore the wrong shoes. My feet are starting to freeze. In this video, we're going to explore Zion National Park located in southwest Utah, and a quick overview of all three sections of the park. Hey guys, welcome to Zion. Zion National Park is divided in three sections. You have the east entrance, and that's on the east side of the tunnel. It's a 1 mile long tunnel. On the east side, you have these beautiful petrified sand dunes you have behind me with gnarly trees trying to survive in this harsh environment. The dunes have colors through all the layers, and it's just really, really beautiful. And there's hiking trails everywhere. And if you want to see bighorn sheep, I keep calling them goats, and they're not, they're bighorn sheep. If you want to see those, then this is where you're going to spot the majority of them. Today it's a little rainy and windy. There's a storm coming in, but luckily I was able to get some yesterday, so I'll show you that footage. The whole park is nothing but trails and off-road adventures here on foot. The whole park is lots of hiking, lots of beautiful scenery, but it's very steep, and there's cliffs and there's heights, so be very careful, know your limits. The most popular viewpoint here is the Zion Canyon overlook, and that's just as you cross the tunnel, and it has amazing views of the valley and the canyon. The middle section is what's called the Scenic Canyon Drive, which is ironic because in the summer you can't drive it. That's why I like to come in the off season. It's less crowded, and you can drive and you can go visit places on your own schedule instead of on the shuttle schedule. This is probably the most popular section of the park. You have some of the best hikes here. You have Angel's Landing, you have the Narrows, and those are very steep and very dangerous and very difficult hikes to do. But there's also river walks. And there's another paved river walk on the other side as well that leads to the Narrows. You can see blue herons, you can see mule deer all throughout the park. This is just an amazing, amazing park, and the landscape is ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this. Right behind me, I know it's hard to see, that is Angel's Landing. Probably the most popular hike in the park. And as of April, it's gonna go to lottery only. A lot of the trails here are very steep and very dangerous. The drop-offs are pretty far down, so you have to know your limits and know what you're doing. And then on the north side, there's this section here, and this is the Kolob Canyons, which looks amazing. And there's hiking trails, there's a little bit of everything, but I am not prepared for the ice and snow. I didn't realize how much it had snowed in this section. This is beautiful. This section of the park is the least visited. It's about an hour away from the main section, So not a lot of people come here, but as you can see, it is just beautiful, especially when it's got this white snow contrasting with the red rocks. Zion National Park was designated the first national park in Utah. And it is just amazing to see the difference in topography within the same park. Then also, there's a secret back cave entrance, and if you want to have a winter wonderland, then you can take this road. I think it's Kolob Terrace Road. And it brings you in and out of the park, and there's a ton of hiking trails. But you do need a four-wheel drive because the road is not maintained in winter. If you don't have a four-wheel drive, then you can come in the summer and just enjoy the backside of the park. There's a lot of trails that you can see the backside of the most famous features in the park. This is a sheet of ice and I'm not prepared to hike, so I'm not gonna do much hiking today. But I just wanted to show you this other option that not many people know about. It's not in the park map and it's not in anything else I've seen. But it's just another possibility that's less traveled, less crowds, and you still get to experience Zion at its best. Yesterday I was out in the rain and I got soaked. My camera got soaked. I'm glad it still works. It was pouring down rain, but I just could not stop taking pictures. There was waterfalls flowing through the canyon and that just looked amazing. On this day, I knew there was a storm coming. I was really hoping for some snow. I drove to the east entrance and found rain and more rain. I drove through the main canyon and there was more rain. I was cold and wet and I decided to go home. And this is when I noticed the waterfalls at the distance. All the rain that I have been complaining about all day started to pour down the red rock in a way that I could not believe. The small waterfalls growing into full rivers coming down the red rock. It was simply amazing. This is when staying out when everybody else goes home pays off. It turned out to be a lot better than snow. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. Zion has a lot to offer and it is beautiful. It is literally breathtaking. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Please click that like button and I will see you next Sunday. Bye. In next week's video, I wear a strange spacesuit. Bambi waits in the car, again, and someone takes a picture of me taking a picture.